Obviously, there's regulations and theory, volt drop calculations. Where can I use a surface? Where can't I use a surface? Or should I rather say, where can I use innovative wiring? Where can't I use it? Then the next course they do is wiring. Wiring of distribution boards, light circuits, stove circuits, geyser circuits, socket outlet circuits, plus all the regulations that are involved in it. All this is important because when they finish with this, after 2 years, they're entitled to write a test as an Alcanop 2, which is one of the categories, and with it obviously goes the pay as well.
Why does that have to be there for the geyser? Why does it have to be there for the stove? You've seen this by the stove. But why all these things? It's all regulation. It's all safety. Okay? That's the nice thing about it. Obviously.
It is a great honor to be invited to this prestigious event. My greetings to the mayor, the deputy mayor, all dignitaries who are here, those were not mentioned, and to the parents as well who brought their children here, and as well to the young people who have brought us here, because we wouldn't be here if it was not because of the young people. Can we please give them a round of applause? The United Nations defines youth as those persons who are in the ages 15 to 24 years of age, whereas our national youth policy increases that age and defines youth as any person between the ages of 14 to 35 years old. Now, I think they need to extend that to about 45 years of age, because I'm already 37 now, and I'm getting, my youth days are past. And at 37, I look and I feel better than most young people. And I just finished running the comp race 2 weeks ago. I still feel better. And I would encourage every young person to look better in their health and make sure that at 20, 25, you don't look like a sugar daddy. As a young man or woman in South Africa today, regard yourself fortunate. Fortunate to live in a time where there are no rules and regulations based on race, preventing you from becoming the best you. Because there are young men yesteryears who were legends, like Nasbota, Gerry Coetzee, Jomo Sono, and Zola Petersen and them, who never had the opportunities you have and could never become global icons. Regard yourself fortunate to live in a time where you can equally rub shoulders with all South Africans, whether black or white, pink or purple, and freely learn from each other, because that is how we grow. And regard yourself fortunate. Fortunate to live at the dawn of new technologies, new businesses, and new ideas. And stop spending so much time on Twitter and Facebook that you cannot be creative with your time. Yes, despite all these great opportunities that we are offered, these days as a doctor, I still find young people misusing their parents' money, buying luxurious items like phones, clothes, and shoes. Things that don't add value in their lives. And I recall when I was a young person, I bought my cell phone when I was 23 years of age. My enigste vervoermiddel was my rooi vel skoentjies wat soos David Kramerson gelyk het. En 'n Phoenix BMX. And today, I get a betere phone, iPhone, iPad, iPod, ek weet nie wat anders nie. En ek ry met 'n netjiese kar. These days, I still see young people breaking and burning down structures that we as a nation have worked so hard in providing them, and we've invested in these. When I was a youth, I used to stay in Galeshiwe in Kimberley. The locatie was number 2. The houses were still using the bucket system. I don't know if the young people know that. As ons op pad skool toe was, was so 'n paar emmers wat net so gestaan nie langs die straat. Was 3 beenpotjies geleker wat net oorloop van potjie kos. Net 'n bietjie slegter gestink as potjie kos. Now we had to get used to doing that. Paar van die huise was half singplat, half steen, met krakke so wyd soos vensters. Maar ons het nie gekla nie. Vandag bly ek in my eie huis van stene, naby Oranjezig in Kaapstad, op die voet van Tafelberg, so dit is die moeite werd om te wag. These days I find young people blaming their teachers, blaming their parents, and even blaming the government for failing to make something of themselves. When I think back when I was a youth, I attended a certain high school called Emang Moho in Kimberley, where the school had no electricity. The classes, we used to be more than 60 in a classroom, seated. That's if you got a chair to sit on. And today I can say that I graduated and have an MBCHB degree, which is a medical degree. I have a BSc degree at the University of Free State, despite coming from such a school. So how fortunate are you today as a young person? These days, I still find young people blaming circumstances at home for their failures. When I was a youth, I used to study using a candlelight, sometimes a paraffin lampy, or a strut lampy, because the location where I stayed didn't have houses that were well structured. And despite that, I was first in my class, because I will continuously sit and study. And today, I've made a commitment that to my children, they must never experience that which I had experienced. But I had to first lay myself and commit myself to succeed so that my children and my future can be different. These days, I find young children, young girls drive around in big cars with older men. Betaka, behlalisana, fat and sit, and not respecting their parents anymore. When I was a young person at 18 years of age, I still didn't have a girlfriend. And today I am a husband, married for 12 years to a beautiful wife. Welcome here, this is Dr. Funekabang. So young girls, it is worth waiting. For young men, it is worth waiting. You are not running out of time. Time is going nowhere. These days, I see young men and women become fathers to 1, 2, some even 3 children, whilst they are still at high school. When I was a young man, at 20, I was still shooting blanks. I was still a virgin at 20 years of age. And today I'm a father, proud father to 2 young boys, Kamani and Bubuko. En ek seker as ek kan aangaan, ek kan so meer ander 3 of 4 nog daar by verstaan jy. So dit is die moeite werd. You don't have to rush. You can always wait. Deesdae ek sien paar jong manne in die openbare rook soos koorstene. Ure spandeer in straathoekies. En party van hulle raak betrokke in gangsterism. When I was a young person, most of my days I would spend in athletics tracks, I would spend them in sports fields, and sometimes in libraries. And today I can safely say that I am a man of integrity, a true South African adding value to this rainbow nation. These days I see multitudes of young people in queues in shebins, taverns and nightclubs. I don't know when they study. When I was a young person, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior at the age of 22. And it was through the word of God that I came to realize that as a young people, we are indeed the salt of the earth. It is then that I realized that scripture is truthful in saying that we are the light of the world. And a town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they pick it up and put it on this stand so that it can give light to everyone in the house. So as a young person, it's in the same way, let your light shine before others and so that they may see your good deeds. So as a young person, you have that responsibility. You are fortunate in life to be blessed to be that person who will change your community. The behaviors you practice today extend way beyond your youth years. They extend into your adulthood. And if you want to change your future, and if you want to solve your problems of tomorrow, you have to start today. You cannot say tomorrow, because change begins now. You'll have to rise above your circumstances, to rise, young men, beyond peer pressure and say no to alcohol abuse. Rise beyond the use of daga, tuk, and nyawupe, and become a man of integrity in communities that need great leaders, role models, and history makers. You need to rise as a young woman. You need to rise beyond unfruitful relationships. Relationships which lead to premature sex, and say no to teenage pregnancies. You need to rise beyond useless, sweet-talking boyfriends. Rise beyond sugar daddies and build a better future for yourself. As young people, you need to rise beyond dropping out of high school, university, or college, and say no to youth unemployment, to poverty and exploitation, and become the professors, the businessmen, and the political giants of the future. To rise because in the 1960s, young men and women like you were arrested so that we can cherish the South Africa that we freely enjoy today. Rise because young men in June 16, 1976, like us, died to ensure that we enjoy the freedom that sometimes we take for granted today. So I say rise, young person, because without you, our country is nothing but a meaningless creation to be misused and exploited by men and women who have selfish ambitions. It is only when you rise that we know we can make the difference in the next future, so that we can see South Africa as it was imagined by leaders in yesteryears. Leaders like Robert Sobukwe, Steve Biko, Oliver Tambo, and some ladies of Victoria Mklenge. Many more have sacrificed so that today we can be here together and experience this South Africa. Me too, one day, I want my kids one day to ask me, when they ask me, Daddy, what motivated you to succeed? I want to stand up bold, bars 8, head up high, and say out loud, I lived in a time of great politicians like Nelson Mandela, F.W. de Klerk, no Albertina Sisulu, men and women whose actions were in line with their words. I want to say to my kids, I lived in a time where there were great sportsmen like Lucas Radebe, Ilana Meyers, Francois Pinar, and Penny Haynes, women and men who wore the green and gold of the Springbok with pride and honor. I want to say to my children, I lived in a time of musicians like Brenda Fassie, Miriam Makeba, Johnny Clegg, and Sipho Hostix Mabuse. Women and men whose music could even get the dogs dancing in the street. I lived in a time of credible entrepreneurs like Herman Mashaba, the Kaiser Mutaungs, the Raymond Ackerman of this world. Men who still continue to create jobs for thousands. Thousands who include us, a time of great actors, men of the arts, the Leon Schusters, the Joe Mafellas and Peter Dirk Aces of this world, who have left a legacy that we as young people we have to follow. But these men have served this country. It is now our time to serve this country and set a legacy that our grandchildren can follow. Yes, granted, some of you here might not even know these men because you haven't lived in this era. But it is for you, rather than focus on the challenges of South Africa and the shortfalls, go out there and find out those noble South Africans. Those South Africans, our finest South African ambassadors, who will inspire you to pursue bigger dreams and desires. Go out there, study them, imitate them, and follow in their footsteps and ignore the wrongs that they are doing and focus on the right and good things that they are doing in our societies. For it is these great men who will keep your light shining. It is these men and women who will give you strength when your hope is gone. It is them who will give you strength and help you that you pursue your destiny. It is their pursuit, their victories, and their stories of humble beginnings that will inspire you to rise yet again. Regardless where you are in Stellenbosch, you will have to rise. Rise, learners of Lukhof High School. Rise. Rise, learners of Kayamandi High School. Rise. Even if you are in Paul Roos Gymnasium, you have to rise. Rise, young person. This country, our country, South Africa, is nothing without you. It is now in your hands. Our future is not complete without you. Our future is your future. You have to claim it because you are the future. Rise, Stellenbosch, rise. Rise.
You got this, you got Papa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wacht, wacht, wow, wow. Die lijkt was nou lekker iets, jong. Wacht. Weet je, alles nou weer dat. Larry, please call me. Kry vir jouself bus girlfriend. Die ding die kant. Sy airtime is geloop, papa. Nou, daai's waar het vat. Only 10 minutes for me. Om 'n profiel pic op te sit en dan 40 friend requests te kry. Soms so 120 likes. En uit die comments, wacht, wow, wie kon nog een request hier? Een mens kan dan zien as 'n mansmens. Wow. Jy, hier's 'n witkind, my broer. Hier's 'n witkind. Hier. Wacht eens, laat sy reply. Wow. Wat is jouw naam? Mijn naam is PJ. Excuse me. PJ staan nou nie vir Plazapi of Pajamas, die girlfriend. PJ staan vir Peter Jacob. A.k.a. die Chet King homself, Masakan. Hierin wacht, ek kom nog 'n ding die. Sy wil weet, wat doen my ouers vir 'n liewe? Wat gaan ek nou sê? Wat doen my ma? My ma is 'n dokter. En my pa? 'n mayonaise is te sag, auntie. Dominee, nee, my pa se auditor. Hy's in die finances in. Nou wil ek by haar weet, wat doen jou pa en jou ma? En jou na? Asai, nou moet ons eers wag. Kykie, die chatking, ek chat inage kind los my bro. Ek hoef jou nie te boulie as ek jou kontak gekry het, dan is sy myne. Ja, wow. Die goes wil nou weet wat eet ons vir oggend. Ek gaan die sê ons friet papi, waar? As bacon en eier en cheese grillers. Nou, daai tamatie even smootsie weekie vir my nie wacht sy. Asai, en wat eet julle? I like my coffee black like me and sweet as me. Jy, die kind het 'n private chef. Rennie's high. Hoerie. Dis 'n benefit, my bro. Battery pop. Nou die checking. Ek kan nie nog wag vir 'n ander ou as dit by sy vrou kom nie. Ek trek sommer vir jou ook in. So kwyt chat ek. Ek het seker nou soos 20 girlfriends. En dat ek soos 30 loslappies include. En daar is maar net die begin van het. Daar is op Facebook, dan moet jy nog check vir WhatsApp. Dan moet jy nog check, ja nee, my phone kan nog mix het ook nou. En jou name het, maar die baby gedeelte is nog mis vir my, want ek het nog my papa se ou Nokia, maar dit werk vir my. Oké, wacht, laat ek eens my phone gaan charge. En dan kan ek miskien kyk of ek die ene voor se kontak ook kan kry na. Smile vir my man. Smile please. Daar kom het, just like it. Ek het nog gesê ek moet my pakkie 5 opchops van pauze vir jou gee. Just like it girl. Ek gaat nou my phone charge.
Pieter Jakob. Die kind moet nie vandag my bos warm maak nie. Die kind is afgeswitch van my en reality. Van die selfone fashion geword het. Kind is op WhatsApp, Fixit, Facebook, Bluetooth. Wat's die nuwe ding se naam? Instagram. En you name it. Hy het meer respek vir pastor se gebedie. Pastor het nog eens begin met sy gebedie. Dan sê die kind se WhatsApp status. Amen. Nou die dag met die family reunion, toe maak al die familie kom so weinig by mekaar uit. En almal maak toe lekker grappies. Lag almal. Die kind kyk net op en sê, laugh out loud. Die pleerie vou net al my kind se pleerie lag ook al gesteel al man. Praat van die duivel, ag jy antwoord die in jou kluis in. Hey, my sassa op my kaart net terug. Dan is dit nog private ook. Kinders is maar klein, hulle ken nie van skuld nie. My jette. En ek wil nou net iets sê daar oor die library in die biblioteek en ek sien hier sit die Natisha raadslid ook. Hi vrou, hoe gaan dit? Lekker om vir jou te sien man, langlas gesien. Maar anyway, Vir die wat my nou nie ken nie, waar is my maniere? My naam is Matilda, plat gesig ouma Grootjie se naam. Marai, skandalige ouma se naam. Jacob Dina, jong gekombine met grootvoetpa Jacob en dikke Madaina, Taibos, nou thuis getroud. Welkom hier op Lekker Vry, dis nou waar ek en my Pieter Jacob en sy pa al die jare bly. Maar lang storie was sy pa, hy kon mos 7 tale praat. 'n taal vir elke dag van die week, sê ek vir jou. Nou maandag had hy my altyd lief gehad in Sepedi. En dinsdag sê soek toe. Maar woensdag was my all-time favorite Zulu. Dombuzana. Donderdag wende, maar ek sê vir jou Vrydag veral op 'n fortnight steek gefriet in Afrikaans. Dan kom ek weer by Sondag, maar ek noem het sommer die body language ene. Dis nou waar my Pieter Jacob vanaf kom. Ai, maar ek praat nou alweer lank en die bel die mense alweer. Maar hulle kan maak wat hulle wil. Hulle kan vir my blacklist, maar my kind se pens laat ek die blacklist die. Hallo? Linia. Matilda is my sister. Maar ons noem maar sommer Oos. Oos myne Esia, die een voor die die. Sy sien nou hier nie. Wat is my kind van wat, hy? Auntie ken ook mense in PE, my jitte. Matilda is nie nou hier nie, maar sy kan sommer vir my sê. Okay, my kind, groete vir jou ma. Bye. Vader sal my ma moet vergewe, maar ek doen hom sommer Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Oppa Gangnam Style. Sexy lady.
My vader. Ek is mos nie vandag se kind. Hy kyk hoe lag die vrou. Wie heeltyd my kool afgeluister. Kan jy net sien sy dink is skuld mense? Nee, is my niggie van Beaufort. Maar wat draai die kind? Pieter Jacob! Kyk, waar staan die tyd al? Weet julle, ek het so 'n probleem met die kind. Deesdae is hy net so 'n groot nou entry bord op sy deur. Ek weet nie of van julle ook die goed doen nie. Laat ek eier die kind bel, want ek ken nie van Bibi nie. Al wat ek van Bibi ken is die twak wat my oupa geroek het. Pieter Jacob! Sy sorg dat sy nou is, kyk waar staan die tyd. En sy moet nog vir my 'n favor gaan doen. O, hierdie begin die 1 minute remaining aan die al klaar. Kom by man. En ek sweer die meid, sy taak het ook net my foon. Vader sal my kalmte moet gee, want as hy my krag gee en ek kry die meid eendag in die hande en ek is klaar met haar, sal sy nie eens kan sê, you've reached your goal limit. Pieter Jacob! Pieter Jacob!
Oh, mami!
Wat maak sy so lank op binne?
Nee, ek was net daar so ek die foon sit saad.
Speel sy met jouself?
Nooit, mami.
Julle jong mense. Of wat sê jy op my foon?
Ja, mami, ek was op die foon gewees, maar hy was omdat ek iets gedownload het en
Kom hier so.
En ek het iets uit die
Kom hier so.
iets uit die dictionary.
Lieg sy vir my.
Nooit, mami.
Ek klap jou bek toe. Laat die snot dat as om jou nie smaak.
Nee, mami, het was 'n woord.
Gaan vra vir Mary, ek soek 'n R20 tot Vrydag.
Mami, ons vra heel wikkel, mami.
Hoor hier so. Ek moet leen anders sê sy niks om môre te friet nie.
Ja, mami.
Maak klaar, en sy moet by die skool uitkom.
Ja, mami. Drunk in love with
Pieter Jacob,
die heiland is gebore.
ek het nie meer taal die mense. Waar het sy nou al gehoor? Iemand preek van drunken love. Sy drink jou dop, as sy nog sommer verlief. Ha? Van waar is die meid? Ha? Van Amerika? Bizansy? Ja, Bizansy, die ene. Is dit hier om die oor te gaan om haar te gryp? En as sy hier kom, is die kaartjies ook te duur. Maar ek slaat vir Amerika uit jong uit. Children rights of the not. Die kind van my doen alles met die phone. Eet met die phone. Doen huiswerk met die phone. Op die toilet met die phone. Mag spuit het die saak aan die 7de land op met die phone. Skool toe met die phone. Maar ek kom aan my huis toe met die phone. Nee, vader, mens, ek betaal nou nog die Nigerians af vir die blerrie phone. Maar ek het gemeen, die kind gaan het gebruik om te Google vir sy take. Maar nou sit 'n hele ander chatsaak en 'n ding. Ek het nou eendag in sy kamer gekom toe hy die kind snot en trane. En al wat die kind sê is, my hol, my hol. Ek het so groot geskrik, wil die kind omdraai om te kyk as dit 'n pitsweer of 'n peisie. En ek dink ook, speel hy vir die ander team, net om te hoor, as toe nie so nie, as iets op sy Facebook, so. Tassa, sy Facebook girlfriend, het glo iets van haar Facebook boyfriend, ja, ook 'n Facebook jong, op sy hol gesit, wat die kind vreeslik ontstel het. En toe net daar en dan, toe gee ek hom 'n piece van my mind, want sy kan nog nooit huil oor 'n meid wat sy nog nooit ontmoet het nie. Hy het nog nooit in my sy gesien nie, hy het net haar beste picture gesien, en sy het seker 20 keer hy foto gevat om maar op hy foto te lyk. Nou vra ek julle, what is happening to reality? Ha? Heerlikheid in my daar. Dan het ons bok gespeel. Hy een wat sy so maak. Of laat ek so maak. Wegkruipertjie. Skiptou. Hokkie. Al die goed. En as daar nou 'n probleem is, as ons dit net daar en dan uit. Maar nou lately, as dit nou 'n status message op die social network. Almal moet nou weet dat dit gebeur of dat dit gebeur. Hier toe 'n conversation. Nee, Here vrou, 'n man moes vir my gepaul het. My ma het vir my gesê, sy gee nie gou nie. Maar die hoe hulle nou kind kry op 16 en op 15 en op 14. Vader, wat het geword van ons stempel? Ha? My ma was arm man, maar sy het vir my geleer, die body is my tempel. En as hy lief is vir jou, sal hy wag, maar jy moet ook nie gou gee nie. Het werk nie so nie. Parent to child communication. Ek mis my kind man. Ons is disconnected. In dieselfde huis, ons praat nie met mekaar nie. Ek mis so die dag toe my ma geleef het. Toe sy gehoorsame kinders gekry het. Met streng ouers. But lately is dit mos streng kinders met gehoorsame ouers. Ons gaan net ons pad uit om vir ons kinders die beste te gee. Het is name lekker Nikes, Pumas, Jordans, Levi, You name it. Dis hoekom mense met die private nummers bel my elke dag. Dan is ek constantly aan 'n person. Hulle waardeer niks. Nou vra ek jou, hoe is dit dat fashion vriende nie verstaan dat daar omstandighede is, man? As jy nie het, as jy nie kan bekostig, hoe kan vriende nie verstaan dat omstandighede nie? As jy nie 'n paar Nikes het nie, of jy het 'n paar white jeans aan nie, of whatever nie. Omstandighede. Ek het arm groot geword, maar my ma het my een ding geleer, respek goes a long way. Sy kan nou ook groot word, maar respek goes a long way. En respek is nie net met hoe jy praat met 'n groot mensie, dit is hoe stiptelik jy is, as jy op tyd, wanneer jy daar moet wees. As jy vroeg, as jy netjies aangetrek, is jou nate gestryk. Respek op jouself, respek vir tyd, respek vir mens, man. Maar ek kan staan tot ek blou raak hierso. Hier is een wat gaat skinder. Ek gaat na die grote een. Gaat vir hom vra vir guidance. Wat hemel en aarde gemaak het. Grote een. Vandag kom ek op my een knie. Jy weet mos die ander een is nie so lekker nie. Vader, ek bring vir Pieter Jakob tuis, my enigste kind. Vader, ek is bekommerd. Hy laat toe, laat vreemdelinge hom ontstel. En met die selfmoorderheid wat so hoog is as ek bang, my kind gaan 'n statistiek word. Vader, stuur asseblief iemand op my pad wat sy Blackberry wil verkoop vir cheap. Al is dit 'n engel in die vorm van 'n Jehovah. Net die vir Gabriel van vanoggend sien ek die kansie. Stuur iemand met die Blackberry. Maar laat hy my ook help en leer hoe om Facebook te download. Sodat ek vir my kind kan gaan sit.
Ja. Is dit hoe my ma oor my voel? Ek het nie besef nie. Hoekom moet sy dan nou op social media vir my gaan soek? En ons bly basically in dieselfde huis in. Ja. Het lyk aan my ma het my so te sê vir mis aangekla. Nou weet ek nie of het oor die sign is, do not enter nie. Maar my vrou het vir my die sign gegee. Maar ek dink nie, die sign moet so 'n groot rol in ons lewens speel, because why? Mammies kon net een keer. En ek wil vir my ma daar is, maar die ding is nie, as ek op die social, op die internet is, dan gaan ek nie, weet wat is die updates van die latest music? Wat is die latest gossip, you know? Ek het gedisconnected met die wêreld. Maar ek is nou so connected met die wêreld dat ek gedisconnected met my ma. Mami, kom staan op, wat sit mami so?
Amen en amen. Julle jong mense, ouwe mense, supermense knieë.